President Trump calling Nvidia's H20 chips obsolete in a press conference earlier today, but saying that there's still a market for them. For today's Tech Check, Eunice Yoon is going to join us. She's out from Beijing and has more on what that market in China looks like. Hi, Eunice.
Hey, Morgan. Well, the H20 chip is hardly obsolete. It doesn't have as very fast processing power, but it does have good referencing. And so by that, I mean that the AI has very good memory recall. So people are telling me that this is good for China because the Chinese industry has been generally focused much more on inference. It plays to the competitiveness of China's AI deployment. China has seen as better at deployment and application than it is for training. And the local competitor, the Huawei Ascend 910C, is still far behind. This chip is the competitor to the H20, and on paper, it looks pretty good. But the issue with Huawei is that it just isn't able to manufacture it on scale. So a lot of the companies here, such as Alibaba, Baidu, DeepSeek, they all focus very much on the H20. And that is one of the reasons why the H20 is the industry standard here in China. Now, the other complication that we see here in China is that the government seems to be sending some mixed messaging about whether or not they want to have this chip here. On the one hand, of course, it's been lobbying the U.S. to relax export controls to make sure it does get the AI chips that it needs to be able to develop its own industry. That would be good for a lot of the companies, such as the Alibabas and Baidus. But at the same time, it does want to develop that AI industry of their own. So we heard from the social media account of State TV, which was saying that the H20 is far from safe for China. Nvidia must prove that the H20 has no backdoors, and that it's been complaining that these backdoors appear to be a U.S. condition to ease the export controls. Morgan?
Quickly, Eunice, what are you hearing on your side in terms of this trade detente between the U.S. and China and whether we see an extension of it by tomorrow?
At this point, it's anyone's guess. I think that from the Chinese perspective, they have been saying that they are working towards an agreement. And that's the official line from the U.S. as well. So we'll have to see what happens tomorrow.
Okay, we're keeping everybody busy. Eunice Yoon, thank you for bringing us that tech.